Oh yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. Today we had to start a hell of a lot earlier than what we normally do. Not a hell of a lot, but at least 3 hours earlier or 4 hours earlier than what we normally do, is because it's the summertime and it is hot as shit. And so I'm trying to figure out even if I can start even earlier in the morning. So really try to get this done as early as we possibly can, because this heat is killing me. I hate the heat. I moved to the mountains because I don't like the heat, and it's somehow still hot here in the city. Well, city's hot, but in the mountain areas. So in any case, for those of you who do not watch the channel, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. Welcome to my channel. What I do is every single day we work on music. We practice, and that's what the live stream is about. So if I can just go over what we've done or what we're about, what I'm about anyway. The channel is about 4 things, really. The first 2 things involve the live stream. So if you're watching live stream every day, we're doing 2 things. We're practicing our guitar and practicing our improvisational skills as guitarists. The first part is I'm practicing my skills as a guitar player. You're practicing with me. We're practicing together, and we're suggesting to each other different ways that we can continue to build on the progress that we've done the day before and the day before that by trying to create and work on different skills, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chords, things of that nature to make us overall better guitar players. To do the second thing, which is the improvisational section, which is where I work on improvisational skills. You judge me on that, and hopefully in the future, you will get to make a 30-second clip on using the backing track playlists that I have available in the playlist section of my channel. And then you can create your own 15 to 30-second clips so that we can watch. I can watch what you've done, you can watch what I've done. We can talk about how we attack the fretboard, and that way we can get better as a collective. And all of this is in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The third thing is about me creating music in Logic Pro X for myself. Whether I'm making music for myself, 90 to 95% of it will be music I create for myself. I will also be working on music for other people. That other 5 to 10% will be reserved for music I make for other artists and music I make for other groups of people who work on short films in the area in which I live. So that part will be basically me creating music in Logic Pro X using my guitar as either the principal instrument on the song or the principal source of the inspiration. 99.9% of the time, the guitar will be my principal source of inspiration, because I really, really like making synth sounds, and it's just kind of just using my guitar as kind of like a jumping off point, okay? But it's important, if you are a producer, in my opinion, it is important to have a principal instrument, whether it's the piano or any other instrument. Anyway, the fourth thing the channel is about is basically when people don't watch the channel so much. I mean, even if they do, but when people don't, the channel serves for me as kind of a placeholder, as to see where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go, which is helpful. So it's a video log. So I can't look at it every day or every week, but every month or every couple of months, I can track my own progress by looking at it. And that's just kind of when people don't watch the channel. So when I have to calibrate it myself, and relook at some of the things that I've done, it kind of helps out with that. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. Every subscription and every like and every follow and every comment helps, okay? Good or bad, I would prefer that people put up comments if they're bad comments or not great comments, or comments that aren't going to put me in a positive light, I guess. I would prefer to be more constructive, but again, as long as it doesn't violate YouTube policy, I'm pretty indifferent. I think I have a good sense of humor about myself, and I'm sure the internet will find a way to prove me wrong. I'm sure they'll have some comment that'll have me in tears in the bathtub every morning, like grabbing my knees, like, oh God, the world hates me, sort of thing. Anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen. The second thing I ask people to do is, because I don't have enough followers or subscribers, I don't have advertiser-driven revenue from YouTube, and I'm not a part of the Amazon affiliate program because it doesn't make sense, because I don't have enough eyeballs on the screen. So I ask people to check out my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, that is a way you can donate €1 at the minimum to the channel, if you'd like, or more, obviously. And that helps out with the channel from a fiscal perspective. The second way you can help out from a fiscal perspective is if you check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description. Now, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency every single day. I love it very much. That's why I'm asking people to do it or get involved. And if you would like to get involved or be a part of that, then you can. And the way to do that is using my referral links to get on those channels. And what happens is it's a refer a friend program. So if you use my referral link to sign up, you're not obligated to do anything, okay? Even when you sign and get your account verified, you're not obligated to do anything you don't want to do money-wise. So it's not like an engagement thing where it's like, oh, well, you have to spend this much money. No, it's like a bank. If you want to put money in the bank, you put money in the bank. You don't want to put money in the bank, you don't put money in the bank, okay? So that's simple. But if you use my referral link to sign up for these channels, for these centralized exchange platforms, they will offer you perks and benefits. And those perks and benefits that they offer you when you use my referral link will be exponentially better than that of what you would get if you sign up by yourself. That's just how it works. So when you sign up and you use my referral links after you have your account verified, if you spend $50 minimum or more on any of these websites and make X amount of trades, I think on most of the websites, it's somewhere between 5 and 10 trades with that $50 you put up there. They will offer you perks, and the perks they offer you, they will offer to me. So if they're offering you $20 cash back, they'll give you $20 cash back after you make your 10th trade. Yeah. So whatever they offer you, they'll offer me, because I'm using 15 to 20% up to $100 of my total gains next year back into the channel. That's how it works. Normally, 9 times out of 10, I can't say with 100% certainty, but it's my goal to not do that next year, because I just want to make this channel make money on its own. And the way to do that is to make this channel self-sustained. So I'm hoping that that won't be a situation for next year. I'm hoping that won't be a situation next month. So with that being said, if you'd like to do that, check out the cryptocurrency referral links. Again, it's not an obligation. It's just helpful for the channel. And then the third thing, really, to help me out the freest way possible with the channel is really just to help me grow my other accounts. How do you do that? You follow me on my social media. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. I'm not Twitter. On Twitch. Follow me on TikTok, or follow me on Instagrams. And helping me grow those channels will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel obviously will help me grow those other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. We're doing the same exercise that we did yesterday. We're starting with the really, really hard one, which I don't want to do, which is a good indication that we have to do it. It's normally when you're working on something and it sounds bad. And again, I don't like doing it because it makes me sound bad on the internet, but I sound bad on the internet, so you don't have to. Yay. Self-deprecation. Let's go. I gotta admit, that's the best one I've done. It didn't sound great, but it is the best one by far that I've done. So we're gonna take the tempo up to 100. 100. Is it 100 beats per minute? Yes. And we're going to do the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. Hashtag Lagur. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've finished that exercise, the next one we're going to do is the alternate spider picking exercise. The first to 16 fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, now we're going to do chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret. Let's go. I love doodling around my guitar. That's why I got to stop doing it. I forgot to post. I got to put this up here really quickly. I'm going to turn the volume off. Am I? If I click on this, is this going to play anything? No, the volume's off, so I'm going to hit pause on this. I forgot to load the licks of the weeks, delegate of weeks. So we finished at 100 beats per minute. Now we're going to drop the tempo down to 80 beats per minute, and we're going to start with the sweep picking exercise from Brandon Dion. From Brandon and Dion. Not as great as I wanted it to sound. Let's try this one at 90 and see how we do there. Ninety sounded better. Didn't start well though. It didn't start good. Didn't start. The starting point was not great. It's getting better. It's getting up there. Now we're going to do sweep picking exercise number 2 from 100 to 110 and then 120 beats per minute. Let's go. it okay. I'm still struggling with a pick situation. We're trying to figure out how to get my fat thumbs to work with these small jazz picks. I feel like this is going to be a reoccurring problem for me. For the next few months, at least. I hope not. I was going to say 110 was my sweet spot, but again, today is an off day. It did not sound that great today. 120, I struggle at 120. Yeah, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get it popping. Now we finished with 120, ladies and gentlemen. We're going right to the scales. If you weren't with us yesterday and didn't join us yesterday or the day before that or last week for that matter, we are doing the G sharp, A flat major scales, following that with the A major scale at 105 beats per minute. Once we finish the major scales, we're taking it down just 5 beats per minute, and we're going to work on the pentatonic scales, starting with the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale, and following that up with the A minor pentatonic scale. I heard it. It's the Kendrick Lamar song. It's the BANANAS. Holla Back Girl, Gwen Stefani, fiasco all over again. I don't know if I explained this yesterday. Not important, but it's a fun detail to remember. Every time I spell the word banana, that song comes into my head. And you'd be surprised at how often a middle-aged man spells the word banana. The reason why is because one of my favorite phrases is, that's bananas, bro. Or that shit is bananas. Which happens to be one of the same phrases in the song. And so if I'm texting it to somebody, I have to write the word banana, and whether I'm texting it or typing it, that song comes in my head. Not really that important, not a relevant detail, but a fun detail about life. Let's go. First position, G sharp, A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, G sharp, A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, a G sharp A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G sharp A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G sharp A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, G sharp A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. You're gonna hear me sigh a few times here and there because it's a scorcher. It really is. My room, I don't want to open the windows too much, but it's a real scorcher in here, guys. Seventh position, G sharp A flat minor major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the seventh position, the eighth position, or the octave position, the G sharp A flat minor major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the my A major scale, 105 beats per minute, starting in first position. Let's go. Second position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major scale, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. It is really fucking hot. My goodness. Sixth position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sorry for the cursing. Seventh position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position or the octave position of the A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I gotta take the tempo down to 100 beats per minute before I start noodling around on my guitar, which I love to do. Unfortunately, now is not the time. We're starting with the first position of the G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position or the octave position, the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish up the scales with the A minor pentatonic scale. I heard it. Kendrick Lamar, baby. Let's go. Starting in the first position. Let's go. 100 beats per minute. Second position, A minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, third position, what am I talking about? A minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, A minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, A minor pentatonic scale, at 90 beats per minute, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the fifth position, or the octave position, sixth position, I'm sorry, the octave position of the A minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. We don't need the metronome for this part. We don't need the metronome for this next part because we're doing the chords. But before we do the chords, we're playing a fun game called Find the Note. This week, it's the G. If you were with us yesterday, you know where it is. We're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E, with our effort and our goal to figure out where every note is on the fretboard. At the end of this month, we will be doing sharps and flats. So we've done all the natural notes. Now we're going to do sharps and flats at the end of this month. So let's go right into it. We're at 3 and 15. 3 and 15 on the bottom E string, which means we're at 3 and 15 on the top E string. 3 and 15 on the top E string, back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. That's right, bottom. 3 and 15 on the bottom E string, then back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. 3 and 15 on the bottom E string, then back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. That's right, 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Then we're at 10 and 22 on the A string. 10 and 22 on the A string. Then 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. That's right, 3 and 15 on the top E string or the high string. Then when we go to the B string, we're at 8 and 20. Frets 8 and 20 on the E string. On the B string, my bad. My bad. 8 and 20 on the B string, then back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. 3 and 15 on the top E string, then 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. 3 and 15 on the bottom E string, then 10 and 22 on the A string. 10 and 22 on the A string. Then when we go to the D string, if you remember correctly, it's at 5 and 17. So that's where we're headed. It's at frets 5 and fret 17 on the D string. 5 and 17 on the D string. My bad. 5 and 17 on the D string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the A string. That's right. Then back to 3 and 15 on the E string. 3 and 15 on the E string. Then we go up to the top E string. It's back to 3 and 15 again. 3 and 15 on the top E string. Then 8 and 20 on the B string. 8 and 20 on the B string. Then on the G string, it's open at 12. Open at 12. That's right. Open at 12. That's right. Open at 12. Going open at 12. Open at 12. We're going open at 12. Open at 12. And back to 5 and 17. 5 and 17 on the D string. 5 and 17. 5 and 17, 5 and 17 on the D string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the A string. My bad, 10 and 22 A string. Frets 10 and 22 on the A string. That's right, frets 10 and 22 on the A string. Now back to 3, 15. Frets 3 and 15 on the A string. On the E string, my bad. Then we end it like this. Now we're going to do the chords. We're doing the minor chords, A sharp, D flat minor chords in melody, the inside chords, the rhythm chords are the bar chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords, and then we're gonna get right into the A minor. That sounds weird every time I say it. The A minor chords, melody, inside, rhythm chords, and then bottom 4 string chords. Okay. Let me turn the volume down a little bit because we don't need to do it. We just be strumming. Maybe a little louder than that. One more again. Inside chords. One more again. Now the rhythm chords. Again here. Let's go again. Let's go again. Now we're going to do the bottom 4 string chords before we go to the A minor chords. Now the A chords. Let's go. A minor, starting with the melody chords, or the outside chords, as I call them. Again. Inside chords. Let's go. We're still in the key of A minor. Now the bar chords. So again. Let's go one more again. bottom 4 string chords. Now we're going to get right into the lick of the week. I'm going to copy and paste this into this session. Known to my, I'll copy this right into the chat section of the live stream. Again, as I ask you always, please go ahead and subscribe to the channels. Helping them helps us get better because they continue to create content, and it's the way to incentivize people who, if you don't have a monetary if you don't have a way to incentivize them monetarily by making donations or purchasing products that they have available, then subscribing is the next best way to help them get the visibility they need to continue to create the content that we need, that helps us. And we're thankful that these people can help us out, okay? So subscribe to everyone, whether it's a backing track or somebody who's helping us with the Lick of the Weeks, please subscribe to their channels or follow them on their Instagram or Facebook pages so that they can get the what they need. Okay, from whether it's from sponsors or others to help them get more subscribers or just get more eyes on screen. Okay, so this first one again is Antonio Visario. This is an easy one. We don't need to play it that many times because we know it. I'm just gonna play this twice because I want him to see that he's getting more views on his videos from people like me and you. So if you could watch the video maybe once or twice or a few times maybe, that would be very, very, as they say, very, very helpful. Meta is updating its privacy policy. I don't care. I should probably care. Let me see. Not sent. It is not Reels. It's search. Here we go. I'm opening up Meloday's music thing because I'd rather copy and paste this into the description of the video or into the chat section right now, so that way it's done. That it's there, and I'm asking you to please like, subscribe to both of these guys who help us out very much so. So the first one goes. John, you can play that up and down the fretboard. Okay, no too bad. Meloday's music one, which is a lot harder. It's a finger one. It's a finger picking one. ABC proliferate. It is hot. It's hot. And I'm a crazy person. I would really like to play the song with it, but it's not really important that we do that now. What's important is that we work on the song. So low that you thought I was the police. 100 beats per minute. We're gonna work on this at 100 beats per minute. See where we at with it. Sounded like Jadakiss. If you ever heard his songs when he gets on his tracks, he's like, I love Jadakiss, so I'm not making fun of him. It's a stupid tagline. Somebody should have told him it was dumb. He's a dope rapper though. Lick at a week's. Look at a flick of the wrist. And wine. Let's go. Improv, baby. That was by far and away one of the best endings I have ever had. That was fucking gnarly. Awesome, dude.
Vous avez bien fait de protéger votre maison avant de partir en vacances. C'est la période.
When you see a commercial, you say, "Shut up, nerd." This one's a little faster pace. It's a little shorter. It's a classic rock one. I don't even want to give that one a rating. I really don't. I did do some of the things right, so it's above 5, but it's not really that great. I'm not impressed with myself, and that's really part of my goal, is to make sure that I impress myself every single time I'm here. And that doesn't happen all the time. And it's not supposed to, because that's the curve. That's how we learn. You have to be, when the moments where you are impressed, you feel really good about it, so that you say to yourself, I've really done some really hard work. And I guess that's what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do. For those of you who weren't here to join us in the beginning, this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 very specific parts. The first part is the practice. We'll be practicing scales, chords, picking patterns, strumming patterns, licks of the week, all that to get really, really good at guitar, and to have other people discuss with me and talk about different influencers who will help us get from the intermediate to the virtuoso level. But in order to do that, we have to make practice perfect every single day, which means we have to work on stuff that we're not good at. We have to be open for change and open for criticism in order for us to get better. And all those things are in service to the second thing. So whatever key we're playing in, we're going to use that key to do the improvisational section. It makes sense to work in the key, practice in the key, and then immediately go to the improvisational section of the key. Maybe there will be times later in the next 6 months, a year or so, when we are able to do that on command, and I can just be like, we did F today, where we're going to do the A major scales and improvisational stuff. But as of right now, I'm going to make sure that everything that we do, we can incorporate directly into the improvisational section, which will allow us to do the second thing, which is improv. To get better at improvisation stuff. So I will be improving. You can improv with me. You can download some of the tracks that I have up there, or you can use some of the tracks I have in the playlist section and subscribe to their channels as well, so that you can use their playlist to write or create your own improvisational songs or improv over these songs. Maybe take a 30-second clip, post to my Facebook wall at some point. That way you can discuss, we can discuss with you what you've done to attack the fretboard, what I did in that session of practice to attack the fretboard, and what we can do differently so we can see the fretboard as efficiently, as effectively as possible, with respect to the style of music, with respect to just the chord selection or the scale selection that we decide to use, or the modalities of those scales, to get better, to be the best improvisational musicians we can get to become, to move from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of improvisational music skills. And both of those things are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. This whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X, okay? It's about me creating music for myself. Singing, songwriting. I don't rap, so probably talking over a beat. Working on different skill sets, what it takes to create a song from the ground up. Doing it in a specific period of time to become the best producer, singer, songwriter, guitar player that I possibly can be, to put all of this stuff together and to create the best electronic tracks I can. 95 to 90% of this music I'll be putting up will be my own personal stuff. The other 5 to 10% will be reserved for music I'm creating for other people, whether they're asked or whether I'm just putting up instrumentals that people inevitably, well, not inevitably, may want to take. So maybe not inevitably, that's a terrible word to use in this particular context, because it makes me seem like an arrogant prick. That's not what I mean. I mean, hopefully I can say that one day. I'll be like, inevitably, you're going to take my music because it's awesome. But, you know, that's right now, that's not even the case. It's not even close to the case. I'm just like throwing them. I'm throwing them at people. Just take them. You know what I mean? The second thing, so when we do that, so that you can, and I'm making other music for people who work on short films in the area in which I live. So you can judge me on that, and you can talk to me about what I've done and my skill set. And I'll be using my guitar as either my principal instrument on these tracks, or I'll be using it as my principal source of inspiration. 9 times out of 10, it will just be my source of inspiration because I really like making synth sounds. I have a program called Omnisphere, and I really love it. But even not an Omnisphere, or even the stock stuff that they have on Logic Pro X, I really like as well. The fourth thing is, when people don't watch the channel serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I've gone, and where I'm trying to go, try to sort of video log. So the reason why I say when people don't watch it is because when people do watch it, I can get real-time criticism. And when people don't watch it, I have to go back and rewatch the tape. So if that sounds good to you, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The second thing that I ask people to do is, during this period of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory, in which I don't have enough subscribers to get advertiser-driven revenue from YouTube, nor am I actually active on the Amazon affiliate program or with the Amazon affiliate program, because I don't have enough eyeballs on screen, I ask people to donate to my coffee accounts at the Panhandle. So if you can donate $1 or more to my coffee account, that would be very helpful. So far, I have not received a donation, but I've seen people I've had a lot of clicks on it, so that's good. So again, it's at ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee if you would like to make a donation. The second thing I ask people to do is check out the cryptocurrency referral link to the centralized platforms on which I am currently listed, not listed, but currently which I trade. I've been a part of all 4 of these websites for over half a decade, 6-7 years for most of them. If any of them, if you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, I would recommend you start with any of the 4 that I have. Now, if you want to help out with the channel, you could use my referral links to sign up for those platforms using my referral links. And those referral links will give you perks that will be exponentially better than that of which you would get if you signed up by yourself. When you sign up using my referral links and you spend $50 or more on any of these websites, they will offer you perks and benefits. Those perks and benefits they offer you because it's a referral program, they will also extend to me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of those gains, whatever they may be, up to $100 back in the channel next year, that is how it helps. I will not be doing this after next year. That is my goal, because I want to make this channel sustain itself on just the merits of the channel. So whether it's a live stream or the stuff that I'm posting, that it gets its own source of revenue to make it, at the very least, have net zero. I'm not looking for a profit today, but hopefully I will be able to make this so that it's at zero cost to me as I'm trying to make for you. And that's really the overall goal. So I ask people, if you don't want to do either one of those things, really the freest way to help me out is to help me grow my account by subscribing to me across all platforms. Subscribing to me across all platforms helps because helping me grow my other social media accounts will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel and help me grow my YouTube channel, if I can say it right. Helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other social media accounts. Whether I'm active on them, like on Facebook or on Instagram, or I'm not as active on them or not active on them at all, like Twitch or TikTok, I ask people just to subscribe to them anyway, just because it will help out with the channel. I will be very active on TikTok this summer, as I will be doing shorts. So shorts will be added very soon. I'm going to meet with a buddy of mine today who's going to help me make the shorts. And yeah, I should be able to put out daily shorts. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it, but they will probably be involved with licks of the week, or they will be little doodads, me noodling around on the guitar with really cool ideas that will help me, and I can build off of those ideas. So as far as I know, there will be 2 sections. One will be a lick of the week section, and the other one will be kind of a fun, me noodling around on the guitar, coming up with really cool riffs that I may be able to use later for either samples, or I can give to other people just to say, hey, do you want this or do you like this? And maybe I can expand on that. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my boy, Lil John D. He's getting married today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real happy for you, dog. So I couldn't be there. I've had a impossible situation to try to get back home, so I have not been able to be there. But I wanted to be noted on this account because I called him and I told him the day before, the day he sent out the invites, that I was probably not going to be able to make it because of certain conflicts in schedule. And obviously they're getting married, you know, at midnight my time, just to go to show you the time difference. But again, not for lack of trying. I've made it clear that I couldn't make it, but I just want to know, I wanted to be noted on this account that I'm thinking about you. I'm congratulating you and your wife on your pending, well, technically your pending nups, some of that. And I really wish you the best. I will be home at some point over the next couple of months, and we are going to rage, dog. We're going to make sure you and I guess your pending situation with the wife, your wife now almost, we're going to have a delicious steak dinner and probably some of that whizzy, you know what I'm saying? Love you, dog. Congratulations again. I'm gonna send you a text message in a few minutes. I don't want you to answer it because you have too much stuff going on today, but I love you. I'm thinking about you. Hope your family's okay. Boom, 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 boom. Again, I'm gonna end this channel today by saying, again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who are interested in just watching a man fight his challenges every single day to get to a different point in their personal or the professional career, watch me. You want to see what it's like to do the grind every day on good days and on bad days, and on bad days and on good days. You want to see what that looks like? Watch this channel. You want to help me get better? Watch this channel. You get bored and you want to just make fun of somebody on the internet, as long as it doesn't violate YouTube guidelines, I really don't care, as long as it's polite and respectful to everybody else who's on the channel. I don't really care. I would prefer that if you're gonna just judge me, put on some constructive criticism. But you know, again, I know how the internet works. Y'all be crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my program, and I'm gonna continue to build this channel brick by brick. But I can't do it without your help, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, and I cannot do this without your help. Love you. Bye. 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 Did somebody say bye? Bye. Bye.